NatyaKala conference. May I please invite on stage Dr. Vaijayanti Malabali, our guest of honor, Dr. Pappu Venugopal Rao, Shri Y. Prabhu, General Secretary of the Krishnagana Sabha, and Dr. Srinidhi Chidambaram, convener of the NatyaKala conference. May I please invite you on stage? Distinguished dignitaries on stage, eminent artists, writers, scholars, rasikas. Welcome to each and every one of you to the 36th edition of the prestigious NatyaKala conference. A prestigious annual conference that has stood the test of time, Sthiti Gati, as this conference is titled, will attempt to preserve and carry forward the legacy this conference has built over the years, thanks to its eminent conveners and the wide variety of artists who have participated in it. All good things must begin with a prayer to the nature and to the universe around us. May I request the dignitaries on stage to please open the ceremony by lighting the traditional Kuttu Velakku. Thank you very much. May I now request Shri Y. Prabhu to please honor Dr. Vaijayanti Malabali and Dr. Srinidhi Chidambaram and then deliver his welcome address. Sir, may I request you to please deliver the welcome address?
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. எல்லோருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். இது இப்போ ரொம்ப ஒரு பொன்னான நாள்னு சொல்லணும். கிருஷ்ணகான சபா has come to stay not only for music, but also for our Nritya, Bharatiya Nritya. 35 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி ஆரம்பித்த ஒரு இயக்கம் மாதிரி இது பெருசாக வளர்ந்து இன்றைக்கி ஒரு ஆல விருட்சமாக இருக்குது. இட் இஸ் ஏபிள் டு கிவ் ஷெல்டர் டு ஆல் த ஆஸ்பைரிங் அண்ட் மெரிட்டோரியஸ் யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் டு blossom well in the field of Nritya. And they also feel that they are very proud of their they have chosen this art form to project, because அப்போ முன்னாடி எல்லாம் அவளுக்கு அந்த சான்சஸ் எல்லாம் கிடைக்காது இருந்தது. நம்ம சபையில் ஒரு வருஷத்துலேயும் ஒரு 492 ப்ரோக்ராம் போன வருஷம் போட்டிருக்கோம். அதில் கிட்டத்தட்ட மோர் தேன் 60% went to youngsters, meritorious youngsters. அதில் மோர் தேன் 60% went to Nritya artists. My father felt, நான் தான் எழுதியிருக்கேன், I will read from the book which we are going to release, Souvenir. At a time when most organizers were focusing on classical music, my father, Egiraman, was keen to bring to the forefront and showcase classical dance forms from across the country. Many classical dance forms were presented at Krishnagana Sabha for the first time in the city, including Kathakali. Kathakali was presented in 1961 for 7 days. Ramayana, he brought artists from Kerala. We engaged Kalyana Mandapam and presented 7 days Ramayana. I think Kathakali was not heard of in this part of the country at that point of time, because they were only performed in the temples. I recall an instance back in 1960 when my father insisted that veteran dancer Yamini Krishnamurthy present Kuchipudi at the Sabha and not Bharatanatyam. She was pursuing both dance forms parallelly, and she thought she had a stronger footing in the later. Her father came to the Sabha to negotiate with my father to shift this to Bharatanatyam again. But my father was very adamant to have Kuchipudi only and wanted it to be showcased in the country, in this city. She ultimately performed Kuchipudi. The hall was full, and after that Kuchipudi became her forte. That was the thing. With a vision, he brought all the dance forms to the forefront, right, for the last 30-35 years. So there were several, how the NatyaKala conference and Nritya Chudamani came into being. அது ஒரு பெரிய கதை. ஒரு நாளைக்கு ஓபுல் ரெட்டி சார் இங்கே தான் இப்போது உட்காந்துருப்பார். அவர்கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறத அப்பா was saying that we should do something for the dance forms. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? அப்போ தான் டாக்டர் பத்மா சுப்ரமணியம் was also there, and we all thought that we should have probably institute an award specially for this Nritya to be given during December, because most of the sabhas, 99% of the sabhas were only focusing on music and Carnatic music and other Hindustani music and all that. My father felt that we should give a focus to the Bharatan Nritya, and we should bring all the people from all the parts of the country to this place and present them to the audience, that we have so much of rich heritage we have all around the country. So that way it started, and Nritya Chudamani was born. And our first Nritya Chudamani award went to none other than our greatest doyen, the greatest dancer of the world, Dr. Padma Subramaniam. So that is how the Nritya Chudamani was born. And 1980, this NatyaKala conference was thought of again with Dr. Padma Subramaniam, and she suggested that we should probably host a conference to bring about everybody's experience in various fields of dance, or not dance, Nritya, and we should present a paper and ask them to present a demonstration also in the morning hours. So that was a very great hit, and we started in 1981, I think, and now we have so many. I'll read out briefly and I move on. We'll move on. I will only read who are all the conveners of the conference, Dr. Padma Subramaniam, Lakshmi Vishwanathan, Professor C.V. Chandrasekhar, Dr. Kanak Rele, Professor C.V. Sudharan Raghupati, Sonal Mansingh, V.P. Dhananjayan, Chitra Vishweshwaran, Kalanidhi Narayanan, Anita Ratnam, Leela Sampson, M.V. Narasimhachari Vasanta Lakshmi, Bharati Shivaji, Ananda Shankar Jayant, Shanta Dhananjayan, Priyadarshini Govind, and Swapna Sundari. These people have done the convenership from the year 1981 onwards till this day. Each year, for 2 years, each convener will take charge. And inniki, when I was thinking about this year, 2-3 years minadiye, Dr. Srinidhi was telling me that we should enakku neenga oru chance kudungonnu sonna. But of course, there were other people. I could not immediately, we could not think of that. So this year, the convenership has gone to Dr. Srinidhi, and she is very passionate about Nritya. And when she was 11, she performed on the stage. Arangetram inga dhaan nadandhathu. And Subbudu wrote about it in a very big way, and she became a star, and Kamala was a student, and what not to say about her. So it is really the passion which has made all the things happen here, and I definitely wish her well. And இன்னைக்கு நமக்கு தலைமை தாங்கிறதுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறவா டாக்டர் வைஜெயந்திமாலா பாலி, the evergreen heroine of our times. அண்ட் இது உண்மையாகவே சொல்கிறேன், சத்தியமாக நடந்தது. அன்றைக்கி ரெயின் ட்ரீயில் ஸ்ரீநிதி ஹோஸ்டட் அ லஞ்ச் ஃபார் ஆல் தி நாட்டியகலா கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பீப்புளில். அதில் ஐ மெட் ஹர் ஃபார் 10 minutes and then was talking to her about பாரத் கலாச்சார் ப்ரோக்ராம் நம்ம சபாவில் எப்போ பண்ண போகிறேன் கேட்டுன்றேன். Then I lost her. She was not in that area. Somebody else was there near the soup counter, and I was seeing only the back. Then I felt, who's this dancer we have missed? Who is this young dancer I have missed? Nijamave adan niche. I could not find till she turned the other side of the and then it was a really pleasant surprise that she was only our own Vaijayantimala Bali. And I remembered her seeing her Tirupavai, in which she gave as a benefit performance for Krishna Sabha in 1960 at Kamarajar Memorial and the grounds. I could remember even the kind of crowds we had gathered, and I could see Srivilliputhurle, the Andal had come there and joined the stage. She was on the stage with that Malai, and still I remember that Kunjalam and all that. Such a beautiful scene, and nobody else can. Even Andal cannot replace Vaijayanti, I think. It was such a great sight, and it is her. And one thing we should say about her, Nritya, இத்தனை சினிமாவில் 20 years of cinema experience இருந்தும் pristine purity of the தஞ்சாவூர் பாணி துளி கூட மாற்றாத, அதே இதை வழுவாத, எந்த விதமாக இம்மையாலும் வழுவாத முந்தானத்துக்கு பாரத் கலாச்சாரில் she gave a performance, and 20 minutes I heard that there was a standing ovation for 20 minutes, and she said, I am very tired, I will sit down now. So that is the greatest personality we have today to be the president of this occasion. And then our Pappu Vedugopal is there, who is a great Satavadani, I should say. He is called the Satavadani, and linguist, எத்தனை language தெரியும் அவருக்கு, and a rich experience in music and dance, and Annamacharya Kritisle authority, and he has served TTT Devasthanam on this project for many long years, and Indian culture எப்படி மேலே கொண்டு வருதுங்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய பாடுபட்டிருக்கார். அவரும் இன்னைக்கு நமக்கு we are going to honor him with a நாட்டியகலா விசாரதா அவார்டோட. ஸோ அவர் இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமை. ஸோ ஐ வெல்கம் யூ ஆல். நீங்கள் ரசிகர்கள்லாம் இவ்வளவு enthusiasm வந்தது அதை விட ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. And you should continue to do it every day and then make it a big success, because I want this beautiful Nritya, our art form, to go on for another generation to come. And I welcome all the artists in the auditorium, and I welcome Sri Chidambaram sir, who has come down here to. Thank you, sir. Mrs. Chidambaram also. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu sir, for regaling us with such fascinating stories. Thank you very much. May I now call upon the convener of the NatyaKala conference, Dr. Srinidhi Chidambaram, to deliver her keynote address.
Respected Srimati Vaijayantimala Bali, Sri Papu Venugopal Rao, Sri Prabhu, Secretary of the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha, distinguished members of the audience, Vanakkam. It is with a sense of immense joy and humility that I stand before you as the convener of the 36th NatyaKala Conference of the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha. The NatyaKala Conference has been a major highlight in the annual calendar of art events in the country for the last 35 years. Indeed, year after year, the conference presented by the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha has been the most sought after event to explore and understand the intellect, grammar, and spirit of classical dance, and the conveners who have preceded me have all been illustrious artists of great eminence. I feel truly overwhelmed to have been given this valuable opportunity of convening the conference this year and next, and I truly cherish it, and my sincere thanks to the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha and Sri Prabhu for this. However, this is not the only reason I feel so proud and happy today. When Sri Yajnaraman, the erudite and dynamic founder of the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha, commenced the first NatyaKala conference in 1981 with Dr. Padma Subramaniam as the first convener, I, an 11-year-old child, was presented on this same stage as a young and upcoming performer, and none other than Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundale graced the stage that unforgettable day. It is really thrilling for me to think that today I am a convener for this same conference, and this is what makes it most special to me. And I feel sad that Sri Yajnaraman is not here today to witness this great milestone in my dancing career. And so now we inaugurate Sthiti Gati, the 36th NatyaKala conference, dedicated this year to the only classical form I know best for the last 43 years, Bharatanatyam. Sthiti is a sense of stability, rootedness, and being constant. Gati symbolizes movement, progress. Bharatanatyam is ancient, yet very much in practice today. It's classical, yet modern, traditional, yet an art form of today. Indeed, it was Bharatanatyam itself that inspired the name of this conference. Each day of this 5-day conference will take up a specific theme related to Bharatanatyam and discuss this from 3 different perspectives: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Day 1, that is today, is dedicated to the dancer and her persona, where we will have sessions on the dancers of a bygone era, the dancing stars of the silver screen, and a discussion on the dancers of today and the way forward. Day 2 is dedicated to creativity and expression, where we have sessions on the magic of the Margam format, the spirit and evolution of the thematic solo, and on the dynamics of group performance and dance dramas. Day 3 aims to explore the techniques of presentation and stage performances. We will be discussing the process of making Bharatanatyam accessible. We'll have a panel discussing the vast subject of music creation and music performance to accompany Bharatanatyam, explore emerging trends in presentation, and also discuss Aharya, stage and costume aesthetics over the years. Day 4 is all about teaching and learning Bharatanatyam. We have 2 engaging conversations, one on the traditional Guru Parampara and the Nattavanar Gurus of Bharatanatyam, the second on institutional learning, and a panel discussion on modern teaching styles and techniques. The final day would discuss the key aspects that impact the life of a dancer. We would discuss aspects of the dancing body, the canvas through which the dancer works, understand vital health and fitness issues that all dancers must be aware of, debate on the economics of dance as a career, and finally end with a conversation on a multifaceted journey in Bharatanatyam. The conference will also provide an opportunity for the audience to interact with legends, top artists, and scholars and ask them questions pertaining to their presentations. I have the good fortune of having an amazing galaxy of artists presenting sessions at the conference, and they are all iconic and legendary. I have the stalwarts, pioneers, I have the young stars, I have the scholars. I thank them profusely for their spontaneous acceptance to participate and enhance this conference by their presence. I do hope that this conference will be a forum for a very scholarly and academic exchange of thoughts and ideas. And at the end of it, it would be wonderful if we can go back more enriched, energized, so that we continue to nurture and be nurtured by this glorious art form. I thank the eminent and stunningly beautiful Srimati Vaijayantimala Bali for kindly consenting to inaugurate the conference. I am also extremely happy that Sri Papu Venugopal Rao, a living encyclopedia of classical music and dance, is being presented the NatyaKala Visharada Award today. My humble greetings to him. Young students of the art form have an unforgettable opportunity to imbibe and learn by observation and ask questions, receive in-depth answers to their thoughts and questions, and I do hope they will attend in large numbers and derive maximum benefit. Live streaming and exciting contests aim to make the conference more inclusive and interesting. I must also express my sincere gratitude to sponsors Kevin Care, Fotel Hotels, GRT, Sri Palam Silks, and Shastra University, who have extended much needed support for the conference. I also thank Sri Vijay Reddy and Dr. Preeta Reddy for support for the production of the conference booklet. I thank Team Alap for working closely with me to realize my vision for the conference. I also thank my core team of Lavanya Vijay, Deepa Guruswamy, and Shama Nair for their diligent hard work. But why do we need conferences like these? What more is there to talk and discuss about Bharatanatyam? This is a question that is often thrown up. Are these conferences necessary at all? In the world that we live in, conferences like these enable the possibility of interested people like us to genuinely soak in environments where meaningful discussions and conversations happen. The world we live in is headed in the direction of collaboration, and for more creation and experiences to unfold, collaborative opportunities like these are imperative. Also,